Now we'll continue, let's say, the revision of math, of course, for grade 10. Okay, this one. So we told that the question is which question. I will just put this here. I will go down. Okay, we finished this. Okay, we finished this. This is also finished. This is finished. This is we did it. This is we finished this. So I thought we reached this question. The question is, draw a diagram to show the rule that tells you how the following sequence progress. We have 1, then 5, then 9, then 13, then 17, and the sequence will continue. So you can see that to show, let's say, the rule, just you will make this diagram. From 1 to 5, I will add 4, means 5 minus 1 is 4. Then from 5 to 9, I will just add also 4, means 9 minus 5 is 4.
The only person in this conference.
Then we have 9 to 13, means 13 minus 9 is 4. So you should do like that, my daughters. Okay? The next question. Find the nth term for this sequence. The first term is 1. The first term is 1. And the common difference is 4. The formula will be Tn equal a plus n minus 1 or multiply by d. Okay? So, a we told is 1, d is 4. I will just write 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by 4 gives 1. Then n by 4 it will be 4n. Then minus 1 multiplied by 4 it will be minus 4. So 4n I will write it the first. Then 1 minus 4 it will be minus 3. So the nth term it will be 4n minus 3. Okay. The next question. Join your lecture. My daughters. Okay, so question number 2. Here we have the number 230 is a term in the sequence defined by un equal n squared plus 5. The first question, or sub-question A, what are the first 3 terms in this sequence? So, the first term, just put n equal 1. So, u1 equal 1 square plus 5, 1 square plus 5 is 6. This is the first term. Then, the second term, just put n equal to, means u2 equal 2 squared. 2 squared is 4 plus 5 gives 9. So this is the second term. The third term, just let n equal 3, means u3 should be equal to 3 squared plus 5 gives 14. So the answers is 6, 9 and 14. Let's see the sub-question A. B, which term in the sequence is 230? This is your sequence, isn't it? This is your sequence. Just where is it? This is your sequence. Just put un as 230. Un as 230 means n squared plus 5 equal 230. So n squared should be equal to 230 minus 5, because you will transfer this positive 5 from the left hand side to the right hand side. It will take with that a negative sign. Good morning, my daughter. How are you? How are you doing? The screen was clear for you?
Yes.
Okay. So there were two questions I explained before. Now we are in the question maybe number 21, something like that. I'm explaining this. So the question is, which term in the sequence is 230? Just this is your nth term of the sequence. Just put un equal 230, means n squared plus 5, this is n squared plus 5, equal what? Equal 230. This is, you can see this is plus 5. I will subtract 5 from both sides. 5 minus 5 is 0, and 230 minus 5 gives 225. You can see that 225 is a square number. It can be written as 15 multiplied by 15. So, as n now equal 200 and n squared equal 225, so I'm looking for the value of n. Just put, let n equal 15. This is the correct answer. Okay. In the exam, for example, it will be, just a moment, 95. Yes, in the exam maybe it will be 95. This one should be equal to 95. Okay, 95, just a moment, not 95, 105, something like that. Okay, means it will be 105 equal n squared plus 5, so we'll subtract 5, it will be 100, so it will be 10. Clear? I will just write this 230, but the same method exactly. Just you will change the numbers. The second question. Look, for the boys, I already finished the revision for them, and I told them yesterday is the last day with them because. Okay. Just a moment, my daughter. I will share this again. I will share it again, just a moment. Hello, Mr. Kamal, how are you? How are you doing? I'm still, let's say, recording the lecture for my learners. Okay, yes, I'm working from home. Okay, maybe after this period I will come to the school. Can I see you there? Okay, goodbye. So we continue. I will just Layla Hamd Rasulullah, share the screen as my daughter told that is not clear. I will share it. I wish now it's clear, isn't it? You can see the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Just a moment. Okay.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
So we told that n is equal to 15. The next question, my daughters. Now maybe we reach. Okay, yes. Two coins are tossed together. No need to write, let's say, anything. Just focus on the explanation, because the whole revision will be on the model. It will be available on the model. Okay, just download the file or make copy or something like that, but now try to understand. Okay, clear? Okay, so draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes. Okay, here we tossed two coins together. We have the first toss and the second toss. In the first toss, my daughters, in the exam, you will make a branch like that, or an arrow like that, starting from a dot, any dot. For example, for suppose that this is a point, this one a point, this one. Okay? So, this one, if we suppose this is a point, you will draw an arrow like that, and make 1/2. Also here, 1/2. And this is a head, and this is a tail.
Your voice.
Yes?
Your voice is not clear.
Okay.
Voice.
The voice is not clear. Just a moment, my daughter. Maybe the Bluetooth device doesn't work or something like that. I will check again. Okay, we change this here.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay. We'll check. Now it works. It's clear.
Yes.
Okay. So we told that in the first toss you will get a head or a tail, and the probability of getting a head is 1/2, and the probability of getting a tail is 1/2. Then in the second toss, if in the first toss I have a head, in the second toss, my daughters, I can have what? I can have a head. I can have a head, or I can have also a tail. Okay, and the outcomes, this is the outcomes. The outcomes, my daughters, it can be HH, means head, and the probability of getting a head is 1/2 multiplied by 1/2. Also here there is 1 divided by 2, meaning the probability of getting a head in the second toss is 1/2, and the probability of getting a head in the first toss is 1/2. So the probability now of getting a head, my daughters, is 1/4. Why? Because you will multiply 1/2 by 1/2. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So the answer is 1/4. Okay? This is the first step. The second step, maybe in the first toss I will get a head. In the second toss I will get a tail. So the outcome is what? Is head, tail. So just right here, head, tail. Then this is in the first toss. If I got, let's say, a head in the first toss, if I got a tail in the second toss, I can, let's say, have, let's say, what I can get a head or a tail. Also here, a tail. And the probability here, my daughters, also it will be 1/4 always. Okay. Bismillah. So now this is what you should draw in the first question. It's out of 2 marks. Okay? It's out. This is 1/2. This is also is 1/2. Sorry, comes here. Here. Okay. This is also 1/2. This is also 1/2. And this is, my daughters, also is 1/2. I thought the question was very clear. So in the exam, just you will make like that, not change. Okay, the next question. Find the probability of getting 2 tails. Of getting 2 tails, my learners. 2 tails means tail in the first toss, tail in the second toss, tail. What is the probability? We told you should multiply the value that is on the branches. This is 1/2 multiplied by 1/2. 1/2 multiplied by 1/2, my daughters, is 1/4. That's why the answer is 1/4. Okay, the second question, find the probability of getting what? Of getting one head and one tail. One head and one tail. Means what here? Getting one head and one tail. This one first. Okay. I'll try to just do this one. Okay. This one and that also. You can see that in the first toss I will get a head, in the second toss I will get a tail, in the first toss I will get a tail, in the second toss I will get a head. So the answer, the probability is 1/4 plus 1/4, 1/4 plus 1/4. You can see that both fractions have the same value, 4. Just put 4 as it is and add the numerators value. Means 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1/2. Okay, we move to the second question. Just erase this. Okay, the second question now, maybe 2 questions. No, not yet. Okay, use the Venn diagram to determine. Use the Venn diagram to determine the following probabilities. First of all, my daughters, you can see this is what is the rectangle is the universe that contains all the sets. This is the set A, consists of 8 and 4, and set B contains 4 and 12. 4 and 12. First of all, before solving this question, you should find the possible outcomes. The possible outcomes, it will be 8 plus 4 plus 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 12 is 24. So this is the possible outcomes. Now the question is that, find the probability of A. The probability of A. Okay? Means you will add 8 to 4, it will be 12. Then you will divide by 24. So 12 divided by 24 is 1/2. Why? Because how many 12 in 12? 1. How many 12 in 24? 2. So the correct answer is 1/2. For getting a B, or the probability of B, you just, the probability of this set B, just add 4 to 12. 4 plus 12, 16, divided by the number of possible outcomes, the number of outcomes. So 16 divided by 24, as in 16, how many 8s? There are 2. In 24, how many 8s? There are 3. So the answer is, my daughters, 2/3. Then the probability of getting A and B means the intersection between A and B. So is the number 4. You see, this is the intersection. Is 4. You will make 4 divided by what? By the number of outcomes. So 4 divided by 24, it will be 1/6. Clear? 1/6. The next question. Now we move to finance. Okay. We have another matrix. Okay. So this square matrix is has an order of 2 by 2, means 2 rows, 2 columns. The question is, try to multiply this. You will make 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. 3 multiplied by 15 is -15. 3 multiplied by -3 is -9. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Clear? Okay. So, in the exam, my daughters, it will be 4, 5, 3, it will be like that. Okay? This is, means the answer is 12, 15, 12, 9, 12. Okay? I will add the negative sign. Something very easy. Okay, the next question. find the inverse of the matrix. First of all, you should find what? The determinant of A. The determinant is what? You can go back to the matrix. The determinant, you will multiply 4 by 4 is 16 minus 3 multiplied by minus 5. 16 minus 15 is 1. Okay, so the determinant value is 1. We told 4 by 4 minus 3 multiplied by minus 5. 4 by 4 is 16. Minus 3 by minus 5 is 15, and there is a negative sign, so minus 15. 16 minus 15 is 1. Then the inverse, the matrix inverse is 1 over 1 multiplied by, just change the place of A, will take the place of D and make negative sign in front of B and C. So the answer it will be 4, 4. Negative 3 it will be 3. Negative 5 it will be 5. And this is the best answer. Clear? I'll make with red. The next question. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Now we have question number 2, means question number 22. So we have $500 is invested at 5% per annum compound interest. What will be the investment be worth after 5 years? Here you will use the method of the formula of exponential growth or the formula of the compound interest. So the V means new value. A is the principal. The principal is $500. Clear? Then multiply by 1 plus R all to the power n. R here is the rate. N is the number of years. Is the number of years, which is 5 here. You can see after 5 years. Just my daughter's calculation. You will make 500 multiplied by 1 plus 0.05. This is 0.05 because 5% is 5 divided by 100. It will be 0.05. Then all to the power 5. You will use your calculator and you will find this number. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, in the exam, may this one it will change. It will be, for example, 400 or 600. Okay, just apply what is given. For question B, Sam invested $400 at 15%. This is the principal. You see this one, the principal. The principal is 400. Okay. The rate, my daughters, is 15% per annum. 3 years. This is the number of n, which is number of years or period of time. Now, how much money did he have at the end of the period? For example, if you yourself, my daughters, one girl, for example, invest in the bank 400 Riyal Oman at 15% per annum in 3 years. So, after 3 years, she has to have her amount that was invested 400 plus the interest paid, because there is an interest. There is an interest that she has to add to her amount. Means the answer is V, means the new value, okay, or the amount of money that she will have after 3 years. It will be principal 400 plus I, interest paid. I, the formula is PRT divided by 100. The P already you have, a rate you have, number of time you have, just calculation. So V equal 400 plus 400 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 3 all divided by 100. So this is 400 as it is now changed, but the interest paid, it will be 400 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 3 over 100. 400 divided by 100 is 4. 4 multiplied by 15 is 60. 60 multiplied by 3 is 180. So 400 plus 180 gives $580. Okay? And this one, my daughters, is the last question. I hope that everything was okay with you, and I wish that while examining you will remember your teacher Murad, how much help he gave to you. Okay, so now the last question: a sum of money, which is principal, is invested subject to compound interest at a rate of 8% per annum, means every year. Write the formula of exponential growth. So the formula of exponential growth, my daughters, this is the key. Exponential growth is that. Okay? So the answer is V, new value, equal A is a principal, multiplied by 1 plus R, or to the power n. R here is the rate, 8%. Well, n is number of years. Okay? Now, the question B, if the value of the investment in this exercise, you can see that we don't have a principal. A sum of money is unknown here. In the sub-question B, you should find this using this fact. Okay. Now, if the value of investment after 15 years is 1,268 point, let's say 867,545,579 dollar, of course. Dollar, yes. The unit is dollar. The question, look here. Express the principal in terms of the value of the investment V, the rate of a change R, and the number of the time period, and then find the principal. You see? And the last question, this question number 3, in fact, tends you to write the exponential growth formula, then tends you to express A. Yes?
Your voice is not clear.
Okay. Maybe my daughter... The voice, okay. Maybe my daughter from the laptop or something like that. I will check again. Wait for 1 second. I will just close again.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay. Just a moment. I will... Okay. Was it clear, the voice?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So, now we told that if the value of investment after 15 years is 1,268,867,645,679 express the principal. You see, principal. You will express the principal in terms of what? Of V and R and N. Principal here is what, my learners? Is written as small a. Is called the principal. Okay, this small a is the principal. Okay. So now I will then find the principal, the value of A, because here in the beginning of this question the sum is unknown. A sum of money, which is principal, is invested subject to compound interest, meaning that this sum of money is unknown, and at the end of the exercises you should reach to find this sum. Okay, first of all I will use this fact, my daughters. V equal A multiplied by 1 plus R to the power n. To find A, my daughters, just divide this by 1 plus R to the power n and divide this by 1 plus R to the power n. So, the last answer, A equal V divided by, between parentheses, 1 plus R all to the power n. This is the principle now. A now is a principle. I will make between parentheses principle. Okay, principle. I will close the parentheses. A is a principle here. A is equal. Okay, it's clear for you, I thought. So A here is a principle. This small a is the principle. Okay, now my daughters, after finding A, you will just find the value of this principle. You will make V is what? This is V, my daughters. This is V. You should put it here. It will be, this one is the V divided by 1 plus a rate. You can see rate is 8%, means 0.08. 8% means 8 divided by 100. So it will be 0.08. Then just calculation, you will get $400. Okay, means you will put this number, you will put it, instead of writing V, put V equal this. Then the rate is 0.8. Will end here is how many years? 15 years. Okay, and use a calculator, you'll find the answer. So the last question. Okay, look here, we have given that A equal x5 3y multiply by another matrix -1 2 equal 9 1. The question is, find the value of x and y. First of all, my daughters, you should start by that. Multiply this matrix. Multiply this matrix. Means I will just multiply this first before doing anything. I will multiply. Means 5 multiplied by -1 is minus x. Sorry, x multiplied by -1 is minus x. Clear? Then 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So it will be minus x plus 10. Minus x plus 10. I finished the first one. Minus x plus 10. Why minus x plus 10? Because I should multiply the first row by the first column. Means x by -1 minus x. Then 5 by 2 is 10. Clear? Then I will multiply this, what is written on the left hand side. Okay? Don't see now 9 1. We'll do it after. What is written, this matrix 9 1, we will equate this after multiplying that. Means I will find the answer for that. I will answer the first this one, x5 3y multiplied by -1 2. I will find the, let's say, the answer of its product. Then I should equate the answer of this product to 9 1. So for the second one, you will just multiply the second row by the first column. 3 multiplied by -1, my daughters, it will be -3. 3 multiplied by -1 is -3. Then 2 multiplied by y, or y multiplied by 2 is 2y. Okay, now I solved the question. It will be, then after finding the product, now I will just equating both matrix. I will equate both matrix. Means what? Means this product, it's that should be equal to what you can see from the beginning of the question, is equal to 9 1. 9 1. So we will tell that minus x plus 10 equal 9 and 2y minus 3 equal 1. So means minus x plus 10 equal 9. So here minus x plus 10 equal 9. Try to write minus x, put it here, and 9 put it there. It will be x equal 10 minus 1 gives 1. So x really is equal to 1. Okay, in the exam I just want the value x equal 1. Okay, and to y minus 3 equal 1. This is minus 3. Try to transfer on the right hand side. It will be 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. To y equal 4, divide both terms by 2. So y equal 4 divided by 2, and y equal 2. This is the last answer. So my daughters, I wish I finished it with you. I finished with you the revision, and you can upload it from the model. It's there already. It's there already. Thank you, my daughters. Just before leaving, I will stop recording. Okay, just before leaving, I will show you where exactly this file. Okay, topic 7. This one at the end of the lecture. So this is this one, my daughters. You see, revision of final exam. I will let's say close mine, then I will save. I will close mine, then I will open yours, what is dragged and uploaded on your model. Look, this one. I will do like that. Now is downloading. Okay, now I will open. Yes, okay, is there. Just a moment. Okay, and so on. So this is, I will close this. So see you inshallah, hearing from you inshallah while examining, and I wish that you will get good marks. An advice for you, I will give you advice now. Please follow what is given. Okay, don't disturb yourself while revising. Just try to repeat these questions one by one, and also in the final exam it will be like that. Maybe I will change some numbers, but the same instruction. Clear? Okay, thank you, my daughters. Goodbye. See you next inshallah. Thank you, my daughters. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, my daughter. Assalamu alaikum.